Hi guys, today we are solving the 22nd day's problem of March LeetCoding Challenge 2021. The problem's name is Vowel Spellchecker. The problem is given such that we have a word list and we want to implement a spell checker that converts a query into the correct word. For a given query word, the spell checker handles two categories of mistakes, which are capitalization and vowel errors. If the query matches a word in the word list which is case sensitive, then the query is returned with the same case as the case in the word list, which means if we are given a query, we have to return the closest word which is present to the word query in the word list. Here we have to ignore the vowels and we have to replace it with any other character, let's say hash, and then we have to check then we have to find the closest word present to this word from the word list. If there is no closest word, we return an empty string. When the query, here are four base cases. When the query exactly matches the word in the word list, you should return the same word back. When the query matches a word up to capitalization, you return the first such match from the word list. When the query matches a word to vowel errors, you should return the first such match in the vowel list. If the query has no match in the word list, you should return an empty string. Similarly, we have this word list from which we have to check all the queries that are being passed. Here they are given kite. We already have kite, so we return kite. Similarly, about all of these, let's check the empty places one. Let's see this word. The word is keet, but we have no word which is closest to keet, as even if we replace the vowels with hash, the places of K and T are not matching with any of these words. So we return an empty string. But here in KT, if we replace both the E vowels with hash, the position of T and K is similar to this position K and T and K and T. So we return this one, which is closer, which occurs first in the word list. Let's try to code this. We'll make a set of strings. Let's call it word. We are converting the word list as list here and putting it. Next, we're creating two hash maps of string to string. Let's call the first one capitalize and the second one vowels. Now we run two for loops, one to check the first condition, second to check the other one. String W in word. Here we are checking all the words. Let's make this word list. We check first from the given word list. We try to convert it. String lower equals to w dot to lowercase and let's make another string called d vowel which replaces w dot replace all. Um, if you want to replace all the vowels at once, we put it in a square bracket. Now we check if lower is missing, then only we put w. Then we check vowel dot put if absent the vowel w. Let's write the second for loop. Now we are checking all the queries. If word dot contains queries of I, we do nothing, we continue as we are putting all the answer values in the query itself and then we return query. Let's return it first. Now we'll do the same thing. We'll do the same thing. Here we have to replace the logo dot replace all AEIOU with hash. Okay. Do the same thing here, but we're going to do it with queries you have to write the whole thing again as much as we try it. It isn't going to happen. Then we make another as lower dot to replace all. Now we check the conditions. If cap dot contains key of lower and queries of I equals to cap dot get val of lower. If, let's make it else if vowel dot contains key B vowel, then queries of I equals to vowel dot get body vowel. Else, if the spellings are not matching, we'll put an empty string as an answer. Let's try to run it. This should work. You're getting some answer. Let's submit it, and a solution is accepted. We were getting an error because I wrote the spelling of absent incorrectly. So I hope you guys understood. I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you.